Welcome to Vybez. You're back. You know what I'm saying? I'm your host, O. Got my co-host, Gee. Co-host,
Yes,
Chris.
sir.
Yay. That's Chris now. You know what I'm saying? Chris going to be our new co-host. We'll try to stay consistent on this
Yes, sir. Yes,
on
sir.
this new revamped Vibes Pod. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to get back to it. Got a
Let's
Yes,
get
special
it.
sir.
guest today. You know what I'm saying? Carla. Carla, how you doing today?
Doing good.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Carla and I, you know what I'm saying? We met in high school.
Mm-hmm.
We've been friends for like how much? Like how long? Like six?
Sophomore year.
Yeah,
So
around that.
it's been, yeah.
Like 6 years? Yeah, around that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
As you can see, Chris here and Carl, they're really good friends.
Really good. Really
Really
Really,
good.
close.
really good friends, you know what I'm saying? But today's episode is gonna be packed with a lot of different topics and stuff like that. So before we start, you know what I'm saying, give us a like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody go off, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Facts.
So guys, first off, how y'all doing, man? Haven't been on here in a while, bro.
Man, oh
Crazy.
man.
Okay, what you been up to, man?
I don't know. It's Black History Month, man. Just being excited. I got this new camera. So, you know what I'm saying? All my links is in the description. So all my photography shit, my personal stuff. Guys,
Wonder what you're
follow
gonna be
that.
taking pictures of, but that's not my business. But
Oh,
yeah,
I'm not sure.
how about you? How are you, Chris? How you been, bro?
Ah man, I've been chilling, man. School, and work, man. That's it, man.
Okay, Professor Chris. Okay, vibes. So yeah, man. Today we're gonna start with the topic of you know what I'm saying putting your neighborhood on in your community, like don't work in your community. Why you guys' initial thoughts when you guys hear that?
Well,
I
usually
was
me, my fault.
nigga.
Usually me personally, what I think about that is like putting your community on. That's basically spreading the community to from a negative to a positive aspect. So like that's like for example, you know how we used to have those gather ups at the YMCA and stuff like that, Oscar?
Yeah,
Like those little groups and talking about different problems that's happening within the world and stuff like that.
hmm
I feel like it's like that, but we can do that to like talk about how gun violence and all that stuff, gang violence and all that stuff is like, not acceptable type.
yeah. How about you, Gee?
Yeah, I say like putting on for your city. I'm thinking about like all the rappers that really like put a name for themselves, like really represent the city, talking about how much they came from, like all the negative stuff from their surroundings to where they are now, being all successful and stuff. And they still give back to the community was a really good thing.
How about you, Carla?
I feel like it's just supporting each other in every like type of sense. I remember like I used to attend to like this it's similar to the YMCA and it's called like the D House in Dorchester House. And we used to have like little gatherings like and talk about like problems, like teenager problems, or, like minimum stuff like that would like help like build like a connection to support each other. Because I feel like people ask for support on a daily on like their businesses and stuff, and it's just like
Facts.
how are you gonna support each other if you really don't like build any type of like connection with the person? So I feel like it's just like connecting in a sense to build like that relationship and support each other.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with you guys too.
Period.
I feel like those organizations like the Y, like Boys and Girls Club, do a great job trying to bring the community together and try to like get kids out of the streets, try to
Mhm.
provide a positive message. You know what I'm saying? And you build some connections when you're in there because I built like a lot of new relationships when I was attending the Y and attending those programs for my community service hours. Because although I was doing it for school, I was able to meet like new people and develop new relationships and stuff. But from a different aspect of it, like another thing too, like putting on for your community is like I feel like it'll be like developing like a brand, like to
Facts.
make it out your city. You know what I'm saying? Like in Boston, we don't have a lot of people that's made it out here. Like people of color, I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So I feel like developing a brand, yeah, and I feel like you know what I'm saying, a brand with a good culture and stuff like that. Because I feel like and trying to like make it. So like I feel like a lot of people of color in Boston haven't done that, and I feel like we need to do a better job of supporting those who have the vision and have like gifts to make it there. Because I feel like in the city of Boston, we have a hard time trying to support each other. Like I feel like there's more hate than support. Like if it's rap and if it's like a clothing brand, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we need to support and uplift those with the talents to make it big and do big things. You know what I'm saying?
And it's
But
honestly like not Boston too. That's all around the world. You feel me?
yeah, but I'm
Make
talking
it
more
clear.
specifically like here though, because I feel like this I don't really don't know nobody that's made it out here. Like
Oh
but
yeah.
I mean like cousin Stiz, him, but he's not really that nice like that. I'm trying to see like superstars. I want
Like
superstars.
the only superstar like that made out of here was like New Edition, like Bobby Brown. That's like the only person of color, like people of color that made out of Boston.
Yeah. So yeah, that man, and I feel like there's a lot of people in the city that especially at the Y, that they do a good job trying to like help kids get out of the streets and stuff like that. Like even I remember Chris in our discussions when we used to go to the Y, like kids wanted to attend, but they would like have a little like incentives for you to have like food there for kids to come through and stuff like that. So just little things like that, man, to help the community. Even sports too. They had like basketball leagues at the Y, so little things like that to bring the community together. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So switching gears a little bit, what is some of you guys like favorite celebrities that you guys follow?
Rihanna.
Rihanna.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I've always been a fan of her music in general, but like ever since she like dropped like the music type of thing she was trying to do, like she switched into like makeup and stuff. Like she has been quiet and she hasn't been like doing too much like every like other celebrity, I would say.
Hmm.
Like she's just doing her thing.
Is there any celebrity that you follow that like you follow them because of they have like a I don't know like a bigger message or realness? Not saying that Rihanna is not like real, she doesn't have a message, but you know what I'm saying? Like from that aspect, like you know what I'm saying? Is there any like celebrity that you feel like you know what I'm saying? They do a good job, like I don't know, damn, celebrities that have a like a positive impact in the community and have like positive influences.
Mm, not really. I just really follow a lot of people that like make well they kind of like send messages to the communities through their music. So that's why I kind of
Mm.
like listen to them, but they don't really like do much on social media. Like they don't use their like platform to like talk when stuff are really going down. So I don't really have anybody, I would say.
How are you guys?
I'll say for me, I'm my fault, Chris. But I'll say for me, even though he's kind of crazy, I'll say Kanye because of his drive. He's not just a rapper. He's known as like a clothing designer, um, a shoemaker. Like he does all of that. Another person I think about is LeBron. Like I said, he really pushed the narrative of not being just a basketball player. Like
How you, Chris?
For me, man, personally me, I follow dead rappers. No offense if I hurt you guys' feeling or whatever. But like mainly when I think of like influential stuff, I think about like the dead rappers like X, Pop Smoke and stuff like that. Because for example, X, he was mainly helping people with like overcome depression, having anxieties and different stuff like that. And he had them himself too. So he was just like always would go on Instagram live throughout like the years he was alive, trying to like, entertain his viewers, like check up on his viewers and stuff like that. And like Pop Smoke, for example, shoot for the stars, aim for the moon, man. Did I say it right?
Peter Wu. Or Peter Wu, man. Yeah.
But yeah, like there's like a bigger message to that. Like basically chase your goals no matter what. Like I was watching the interview, he was basically saying like chase your goals no matter people doubt you, your mom don't like that goal, your dad don't like that goal, anybody doesn't like that goal. So it's just like that. That's the bigger meaning behind it.
Yeah, facts. I agree with you guys too, especially with yeah, you know what I'm saying, LeBron, man. I feel like LeBron sometimes doesn't get as much credit that he deserves for what he does outside of the community, man. Like this man literally has a school in Cleveland, bro.
facts.
Exactly.
And like he's always involved in all the social injustice issues, you know what I'm saying? Always involved in the community wherever he's playing at. So I feel like LeBron could be more of an example of a celebrity you should follow, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like too a young like up and coming like superstar in the game, and I'm saying Jalen Brown. I feel like Jalen Brown gonna be like at the end of his career like one of those players that we talk about more because of what he did off the court, not on the court. You know what I'm saying? Because Jalen Brown, you gotta think about it. Like for a young man like that, like he's 24. Most kids 24, they're not worried about social like injustice issues. Like especially if you're in the league, like you got money, bro. You got the women around. You got pretty much everything you can ask for. That really doesn't affect you. And you see, not everybody speaks up, and it's mostly because of that reason. Like some players are more aware about being in league fits. You know what I'm saying? That you know what I'm saying, being in the being trending because you spoke up on a social issue. You know what I'm saying? Just I feel like
Yeah,
players like that they're willing to you know, not risk, but because at this point you're not really risking anything because it's trendy. It's not risky to speak up now because everybody's doing it. But you know, even at that, it takes a lot to like put words together and come up with a thoughtful uh words during those times when like things are tough. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
I feel like you also got to find celebrities that motivate you in positive ways, like you said, Chris, like keeping like suicide is a big issue. Like uh people that make music like that helps people that are going through those things, and maybe you can stop somebody from doing such a thing like that. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, for real.
yeah, and just people that stand up for the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Like we need more positive people out there. Like yes, that I wasn't gonna mention J Cole. J Cole is the go-to.
Right.
If it wasn't for Cole, there wouldn't be a lot of these rappers. And you know what I'm saying? We need wise people like that. Although people might say he's boring and stuff like that, he told y'all what was gonna happen to Lil Pump, and look what happened. People don't even mention Lil Pump no more.
And with
Yeah,
Lil
he
Pump,
fell
like
off.
for real. Now I feel like with Lil Pump, he really just like try to put that publicity stunt. I can't talk. Like they try to put on that publicity stunt of like trying to be a Trump supporter and stuff like that, and then
Yeah,
that shit really went down like hard body. And now he's like still irrelevant to this day. Him and his man's smoke perk, both of them
yeah.
are just done for.
But yeah, Karla, anything you want to add? Anything else you want to add?
No.
So yeah, guys, yo, hold on. So yeah, you had a question you wanted to ask, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, with what Chris said about X, I feel like he was ahead of his time with everything going on.
Hmm.
Like he was on really on like his spiritual journey. I think he was like one of the first people to like put like some type of like issues in the world, and like the way you listen to music, or like the way people look at certain things is like really different.
Hmm. Yeah, facts. Also, another person was like Logic. I feel like
Mhm.
Logic with that song that he made go viral. Don't forget he's biracial. Forget that. He's black, by the way, if you guys didn't know. He says it all the time. But yeah, that
Fact.
song that he made, you know what I'm saying, that went viral, you know, I feel like it helped a lot of people with suicide, you know what I'm saying? People like that. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I,
I don't even like fuck with Logic though. Like with like that song, like even though like that song was good, but
mhm.
then like later down the line, he like brags about how much money he made from that song, which is like kind of like contradicting
Facts.
his own statement. It's like that's kind of corny from him. I
Yeah,
don't like
Logic kind
that's
of
something like
fell
that.
off. I'm not gonna cap. Logic
Yeah,
fell
bro.
off. What was I gonna say? Damn.
Yo, we also can't forget about Nipsey Hussle, man. He did
Yeah,
a
Nipsey.
lot of for the community, bro.
That's someone I wanted to bring up when we're talking about the community stuff. Like Nipsey, bro. Nipsey is the if you want to talk about putting up for your community, bro, Nipsey's the example, bro. He got the
Exactly.
blueprint. Like literally, he try to teach people, try to set up courses, try to put technology in the hood. You know what I'm saying, to give kids more knowledge because sometimes uh we're at a disadvantage when it comes to that stuff because we don't learn about it. Like I don't know, Chris, if you remember this. Like people will go to the Y talking about coding and stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah, yeah.
Sometimes we're not interested in those things, but like the question is that we're not interested in those things because we're not exposed to it or we don't like it. Like how do you know you don't like that type of stuff? Because we don't really see it. We don't really get the opportunity to do those things. And that's what Nipsey did. Nipsey kind of like, you know what I'm saying, help kids like in the hood, you know what I'm saying, get the opportunity to get their hands on that stuff that only like the privileged people got the opportunity to get their hands on, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Not
So
even that. He also helped like homeless people like get jobs and stuff like that when I was reading an article about him when he died or whatever. He was like actually helping the whole community also. But you can't forget about the homeless, man. That's a big important part.
facts. R.I.P. Nipsey, bro. So yeah, transitioning to a different topic, mental health and online school. You guys, since you guys are in school, you know what I'm saying, Chris and Carla, you guys could really, educate us on this topic. So how are you guys like, we'll say school's going for you guys, like in your mental health at this point, because you guys been going at this for a while now. I mean, like, are you guys used to it, or is it like, it's still you guys don't like it?
Well, school's going actually decent right now for me. Like after that whole turn when it turned into like classes going to online. I mean, I was fine with it. I don't have a problem because that just manages my time even more to do homework and stuff like that. I feel like, to be honest, it makes a big difference, but doesn't at the same time because I still get work done.
Mhm.
But sometimes like the difference is like I would turn in work late compared to like when I was actually physically in school, I would turn work on time. But
Yeah.
besides that, yeah, school's been going decent for me. And also, I would like to add mental illness. Uh, Personally, me, I can't stay in the house. That's why me and Karla, we set up dates to go out, whatever.
You
Cause
guys
it's
are
like,
really good
bro,
friends,
Really close.
really connected.
cause it's like, bro,
Like this.
it's like,
What he
bro,
said.
gonna let me fucking talk before I pull out my cock.
Yo. Okay, yo.
You gotta cut that out. You gotta cut that out.
I'm gonna take a picture of you. No funny shit. Whoop it out right now.
Get it ready.
Oh shit.
I gotta stay ready,
Yo.
bro. No funny shit.
All right, bro. Finish with that.
But all jokes aside about mental illness, I usually like tend to go out with Carly. We just do little things like go to arcade, walk around, go shopping. It's whatever. Like I feel like that's what helps me the most in this situation, like balancing everything. And plus, like I'm starting to go back to work to have something to do. Like I feel like right now, like if I didn't have school or nothing, I don't know what I would be doing right now. I feel like my life would be pointless because it's like it's COVID, but it's like I need something to do, like to keep me busy because that's how it was before. And it's like after all that switch,
Yeah.
but going out with like your friends, your girlfriend or whatever, I feel like that's just plays a big role because that just clears up your mind and everything like those chat.
Yeah. Carla, how are you? How would you describe your online learning experience?
What's funny, bro?
I was making faces when you were talking. That's not my fault. All right.
How are you, Carla?
Okay, now.
What's your online learning experience like?
So for now, this is my first year in college, right? So I wasn't expecting it to be the way it is going. And I don't like how it's going. Yeah, it's easier because you could like do all this stuff like cheat and test and all that. But it's not easy because you're like you're in your room 24/7 taking classes, and then on top of that you're like regularly home to begin with. So the combination of both is just like it's becoming like I read like this is why I wanted to talk about it because I read like an article that people are now sharing and becoming aware of a lot that it's like online school is creating a like a mental health crisis. And I read it and everything makes sense because like as you stay home like so much on a daily basis from let's say like 9 a.m. to like 4 p.m. just taking classes, you're just like getting used to that schedule and you're just lazier and lazier. So I would say like it's creating like a big crisis when it comes to like people just like not being motivated in general.
And plus
So
that, I'd like to add on to that topic. I like to say, like, for me personally, it's even hard to like build connections with people in my class because I joined a Zoom class. I joined a Zoom class for like the first week or whatever. And bro, like we didn't get into like me personally, I didn't get into no breakout rooms or whatever. It's literally the professor just introducing himself, the topic, and then what we're gonna talk about. That's it. We didn't get to introduce ourselves during the Zoom or nothing. So that's why it's hard to make connections over Zoom compared to real life, where me and you, Oscar, you can talk about this too. I feel like we made many friends compared to online classes. Like dude sitting next to us, talking about what he was talking about today, what he missed and stuff like that. Like
Facts. And we will help
I
each
like
other
that.
too. So it's like,
Exactly.
college has
Yeah,
pros
like
and cons. Yeah. Go ahead, Karla.
yeah, like even for me, like our professors were putting in work like to make us like talk. Because Chris just said like his professors didn't like even introduce like make them introduce each other or anything like that. But when it came to like saying like Chris said that his professors weren't like necessarily pushing them to get to know each other. My professors, like in the other hand, they were like forcing it. Like they were trying so hard and they still are. And people just like refuse to turn on their cameras, which is like basic things that would get like people to connect with each other. But
Yeah.
people just don't turn on their cameras. They don't talk to each other when we go in breakout rooms.
Mm-hmm.
No type of like socializing or anything like that. So that kind of becomes hard because you don't really have like you're in school, but it doesn't even really feel like you're in school. It's just like
Yeah.
meetings every day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's sick.
Gee, go ahead.
Now with like I didn't really experience it like these past two terms because I'm not in school,
Mhm.
but I was in that during that time where COVID really took a shift and went automatically to online learning. So I didn't really have that disconnect like what Chris is having right now with like people not knowing each other because I had that connection before, and then when we got to class, everything started to feel different. And like what Karla said, motivation started to go down. Everything started to go down because it's
Yeah.
like I'm not like since when like not in class. The reason why I went to school because I can like do something, and
Yeah.
like me not being in school, like being in my house all the time. That's like I just want to make me do work all the time. Even though I still did it, but it's like
Yeah.
no point.
It's
Sucks.
harder. It's harder to do work at home, bro. When you just at home all day. Like at least when I was in school, you know what I'm saying. I could stay after school, the computer lab, finish my work, and go home. Because I
Exactly.
really struggle doing work at home because I really can't focus. I get distracted easily, and I start doing
Exactly.
other stuff. And also, Chris, is it still? It's not mandatory to like go to the Zoom classes, 2 minutes, right?
To be honest, I just do my thing, bro.
So
I don't
you don't
know.
go, right?
Nah,
So
sometimes I do
think
this,
about
sometimes
that.
I don't.
Yeah, even think about that. For Quincy College, it's not even mandatory for you to go to the Zoom
Yeah.
meetings. So just think about
Insane.
you getting like a assignment every week for every class,
Like in your email.
and
Yeah.
you just doing work literally without any uh
Guidance.
encounter of a professor or any like type of without any type of social interaction. It's tough. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
just it's hard to stay motivated, and that's where the mental health issue comes in. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, it is really tough. Do you guys feel like you guys are actually learning though?
No,
Somewhat.
not at all.
Because people cheat on all on their tests. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
I'm not even
Gotta
gonna
do
cap.
what you gotta do, man.
I was the one that got the most creative with that shit when the lockdown happened. You know what I'm saying? Chris knows it was going crazy.
Man, I would have passed
Yeah.
math, man.
Another thing that I agree with it was what Chris said was like the in a sense of networking. You meet a lot of people, a lot of nice uh young ladies, a lot not
Oh,
but yeah,
no,
you
no.
meet a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, networking, and not even that, even with your professors too. You build connection with your professors. Sometimes your professors got connections that you don't have. Just like that helps. If you have a good relationship with a professor, like you know what I'm saying, Gillette Chris, it was a cool
My
dude,
guy, bro.
he was a real one. Cause it's like I remember a time where like he was talking about giving somebody an opportunity for a job, and there's some professors that are rude about that. Like they don't want to put people on, but he's always like, "Damn, like your time has come. It's time to let like the new generation take over." Type shit. So it's like you will put people on with opportunities because not everybody got them opportunities, especially us for people of color. You know what I mean? And also like your classmates and stuff like that. Remember Ali, Chris?
Yeah.
Ali, such a nice guy. Such a nice
Facts.
guy. Nice haircuts too. He used to kill it. But yeah, you know what I mean? Like you build relationships, also you build
Yeah.
memories, you know what I'm saying? I remember bro, it's funny, it's fun shit, but it's like doing this shit and at home it's just really challenging. It's not as fun. I mean everything is like that now, but what can we really do? You know what I'm saying? That's just how shit is now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just more people is like shy online compared to online to in class, like physically.
Hmm.
Facts.
Anything else you guys want to add?
And
Uh,
I also wanted to say, like, even people that live on campus, like, they're still going through it. Like it's not even just like us students that are at home like taking classes all the time. Like people that also attend to like their schools, like they live on campus, they're also like just like not motivated to
Yeah,
even go to classes in any type of way. So it's crazy. It's like controversial.
yeah.
I feel like it's just the same thing for both cases.
Are you
And
guys? You guys go ahead, Chris.
no, go ahead, bro.
Do you guys feel like you guys are motivated like right now?
Uh, me. Wait, what school you saying? What
Yeah,
school?
with school.
Nah, bro.
See what I'm
I feel
saying?
like I'm
Tough, man.
motivated with other things to do besides school right now. But like school, nah. It's like I have my moments, you know.
Yeah, I feel you. But yeah, man, it is tough, man. It's tough to stay motivated during these times, especially with school. Like I could imagine waking up and turning up on a computer every day and trying to do work that I'll be mad miserable. That's why I decided to like not go. 'Cause I know myself, bro. That ain't the
Yeah.
type of time I'm on, man.
That's why I understand some people don't go to school like right
Yeah,
now.
dude, it's just tough. It's tough, man. So yeah. So what are some ways you guys are staying trying to stay motivated right now?
But right now I'm trying to figure out different ways to motivate, you know, other people. Like for example, like the whole putting on the community type stuff. Like I want to be able to build a platform right now so like that I could be able to like, you know, help people with like going through depression, suicide and all that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, your TikToks are funny, bro. I'll be dead. Especially the
Thanks.
one with the monitor guy. So funny, man. Very clever, I might add. Key, anything else you want to add?
Nah, but yeah, I think with online school in general, which is like it's like really just no learning, just everything's you can find everything on the internet and like not really learning anything. I think like
Oh,
I'm bringing up something that's like not with school, but it's just like I know this person that got her permit. Well, she didn't even go to the DMV or anything. She just did it online.
Cheated, right?
Yeah, she basically cheated. Like
that
everything's
too.
online, bro. That's what
That's very dangerous. If you don't know
Hey
the
man, I
rules
could
of the road,
drive.
I mean, you could drive, but if you don't know the rules of the road, shit, good luck,
we
buddy.
gotta watch out. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, start closing out this episode. You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for coming through. You know what I'm saying? It's been great. You know what I'm saying? We out of here. Bye.